Tonight, our 13 Investigates team exposes a little-known side effect concerning those popular GLP-1 drugs. Our 13 Investigates reporter Sierra Putman tonight found regulations over in Europe have already taken action.
A European agency put out a warning that vision loss is a possible side effect for some people. The U.S. has yet to take that step.
Join the more than 7 million adults.
With Wegovy, I lost 35 pounds.
Almost everywhere you look,
And can help you eat less food.
it seems like someone is talking about GLP-1 drugs. Their weight loss benefits made them popular, but they started off as a treatment for diabetes to help people like Elizabeth Wilde Gestner.
Family history of it.
These medications artificially create a hormone that helps diabetics make more insulin. The drugs also reduce hunger and make people feel full longer, which can help with weight loss. Right now, Novo Nordisk and Indianapolis-based Eli Lilly make some of the most popular GLP-1s. Elizabeth says in spring 2024, she started taking Lilly's Mounjaro for her type 2 diabetes. It worked like a dream.
Did miracles for my blood sugar. I mean, I was feeling great. I was looking great, and it was very obvious. And then
A September nightmare.
one day out of the blue, I just woke up and couldn't see.
Elizabeth lost vision in her right eye.
And if I close this eye, I can see a shadow, and it goes up like this and down and across. That whole spot is dead.
Elizabeth says her doctors determined she has a condition called NAION, or non-arteritic anterior ischemic optic neuropathy.
The eye doctor likened it to having a stroke inside your eye.
Diabetics are especially at risk for the disease, which is irreversible for most people. Elizabeth kept taking Mounjaro for several more months. Then her doctor noticed a problem in her other eye. Around the same time, new research showed an association between an increased risk for NAION and patients taking similar drugs.
I went immediately off of the Mounjaro. The swelling in this eye went completely down. I feel like we saved the vision on this eye by ceasing the medication.
Still, her life is forever changed. She's more clumsy, worries about driving, and even flying is a concern.
Pressure in the cabins on a long flight could make it to where I could lose vision in the other eye.
She had to cancel a trip to Europe, resulting in her missing a loved one's graduation.
I was crying, she was crying. It was very, very upsetting.
Elizabeth didn't know it, but scientists around the world were researching these drugs and this eye condition. In August, researchers at Case Western Reserve University in Ohio published a peer-reviewed study showing an increased risk in patients who took semaglutide or tirzepatide, the active ingredient in Mounjaro, which Elizabeth was taking.
We found a 76% increased risk. 76% more really only amounts to around 2 more cases per 10,000 patients.
In June 2025, the European Medicines Agency, or EMA, concluded NAION is a very rare possible side effect of semaglutide. Very rare means up to 1 in 10,000 people may develop the eye condition. The EMA regulates drug manufacturing in Europe, similar to the FDA here in the U.S. Semaglutide is the active ingredient in Ozempic and other medications made by Novo Nordisk. The company confirmed to 13 Investigates it added the side effect to its product information in Europe, but not in the U.S. In a statement it wrote, considering the totality of evidence from clinical trials, post-marketing reports, and observational studies, Novo Nordisk believes that the benefit-risk profile of semaglutide remains favorable. Lindsay Wang says more research needs to be done. Right now, the studies do not prove the medications cause NAION.
The most we can say is that there is an association between semaglutide, tirzepatide, and these eye diseases.
A growing number of patients, including Elizabeth, believe they were not properly informed of the risk. Robert King is one of several attorneys taking on clients.
We are certainly bringing a claim for Ms. Gestner, as well as about 400 other individuals whose eyes have been affected while they were taking GLP-1s.
Dozens of NAION lawsuits are already filed in federal and state courts, including one here in Indiana. In court filings, attorneys for Eli Lilly wrote, prescription prescription GLP-1 medicines are safe and effective treatment, and the attorneys raised the question whether there is reliable scientific evidence showing that Lilly's medicines are even capable of causing NAION.
Even as we sit here today, the companies are so concerned about making money that they want to minimize these vision loss side effects.
A possible side effect Elizabeth says she was never warned about, which is why she wants financial compensation.
I don't know what else they can do. It's not like they can give me a new eye.
Are you against people taking this drug?
No, I just exercise caution because I didn't have any warning signs.
I did reach out to the FDA to see if it's investigating or planning to recommend companies update their warning labels. The agency did not answer those specific questions. Sierra Putman, 13 Investigates.